And coming up later in the programme, the Rhynie man who's moved to Aberdeen after spending 1,500 years living in a field. He now has his own place of honour at Grampian Region. Grampian Region's oldest man has been put on display at the council's headquarters in Aberdeen. Although 1,500 years old, he's showing no sign of age and is none the worse for spending most of his life buried in a field in Rhynie. Joan Ingram reports.
10 years ago, a farmer and his son were ploughing this field when they came across a large stone. Not in itself unusual, but this stone was special. It's a Pictish warrior stone. It was carved 1,500 years ago and showed a man wearing a tunic and pointed shoes. It's been called Rhynie Man and is a drawing of the earliest inhabitant of Grampian Region. And it's in Grampian Region's headquarters in Aberdeen, Rhynie Man is being displayed for all his descendants to see. Standing 6 feet tall, he's an imposing figure, complete with belted tunic, pointed shoes and fierce expression. However, these details weren't immediately obvious when he was found on Gavin Austin's farm by his son Kevin.
I was ploughing up in the hill there and I had a big stone and I managed to pull it out and just carried on ploughing.
Did you realise that there was anything special about it?
No, just thought it was another big stone.
What would you normally have done with it?
Well, we just plough them up and cart them off and bury them in a hole somewhere.
Experts think he must have fallen over soon after being carved, buried in soil and so saved from the ravages of time. But how did he come to be in the field which already boasts a Pictish standing stone?
I think it was carved as a memorial to a chief or other important person who lived somewhere in this area, perhaps on the fort at Tappanoth just behind us, or perhaps even nearer here, some other fort or settlement like that.
Was this area reasonably well populated then, 1,500 years ago?
I think so. I think the well-drained soils of the Rhynie area were very attractive for the sort of early farming that we know the Picts carried out. They were perfectly good husbandmen and agriculturists, and they liked decent land that Rhynie provides.
So for 1,500 years he was undisturbed. But for the past 10, his life has not been so uneventful. Farmer Gavin Austin took a great liking to the Pictish warrior and didn't want to part with him. So Rhynie Man was in residence at Barflat farm from 1978, moved from field to barn.
Well, I was lying in the field and it was round the road for here, so we thought we'd like to put the crop in the field. So we got round with tractor and brought it home, and we left it lying up just at the other side of this building here, top of that pole there. And it lay there for quite a long time. And then somebody come up saying that it was needing a casting off it. So that took about a week because we had lambs and sheep here at them, and they started making this casting. And the lambs ran over the top of the stone. And it was sitting down in its back with a diagram up to the sky, you see. So it was quite a wee bit of here a week to take this casting, because they were getting by it with this lamb's feet back going into the mould, like.
When did you decide to move the stone inside?
Well, Mr. Shepherd had been speaking to him one day. I'd come up here and I met him here, and he wasn't too happy about it lying up to the weather, like. So I decided that we'd put it inside and wouldn't let, so just keep it to ourselves, like. We wasn't going to do nothing about the stone. So it was laying there for 10 years.
Did you quite like having it then?
Oh, I liked having it. My family didn't want me to part with it either. They said that it was something that would never get again, finding this precious stone.
But are you happy now about where it's gone to?
I'm quite happy it's going to Aberdeen, yes. I wasn't wanting to go to Edinburgh. I did think about taking it to Edinburgh, but I would rather it was local thought I suggested for them to put it just at the roadside in the field just above that other one that's in the field. But they tell me that the council would cause a road hazard in the Rhynie Lumsden Road and they wouldn't let me put it up there.
Kevin, are you always on the lookout now for other stones like this?
Well, I think I will be, yeah. I was here look this time when I blew them up.